Hello everybody, Asub8088 here. In this battle, I'm playing a campaign battle as Alberic de Borderleux versus the Red Duke. Now, don't be fooled, I am actually playing a siege battle here. He has an entire army of regiment in this siege battle, in this castle. In this point of the campaign, I have different parts of the campaign, and I'm hoping to actually, make a video where I'm playing parts of this campaign, as well as another campaign with Troll King. But I realized the threat that Mousillon had offered the threat that Mousillon, was looming over me as Bordeleux, and I realized, I just need to take it. And so I did something really dumb in most cases. I didn't besiege his castle, and I did besiege his castle, but I didn't besiege it for a long time, and I did not bring siege equipment. I just decided to, do this without protection and roughshod it. I'm so sorry for that joke. And so what I do is I just charge the gates. I also have some reinforcements that I brought. And, well, to say the least, it was a very interesting battle. A very interesting battle indeed. Hell, I don't even get these guys going until later. But yes, he's got all sorts of stuff. He's got bats, he's got 2 lords, and a vampire of death. And elite units, like, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at some of his elite units. What has he got? He's got bats. He's got Graveguard. Zombies. Black Knights. More Black Knights. He's got the Red Duke himself. It's gonna be a really hard time taking this castle. You can almost say, as the Frenchies, I almost surrendered, but I didn't. Surprisingly, the Frenchies really took this castle. It's like storming the Bastille, Oh, I also have a little bit more help. I have these 2 wounded field trebuchets. They're doing some good. I'm doing a little good right here, smashing some zombies. I also have a lot of archers, these archers saved my life. They just kept shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting everything. Not to mention Alberic de Borderleux on a Pegasus, so I just fly right into him. Which was not a good idea since he's being shot by constant arrows. I make a lot of mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. I know. I'm definitely not a professional. But it was fun. And that's the most important thing when playing a game, right? Yeah, you hear all that? That's me trying to get Alberic the hell out of there. Yeah, you hear those screaming too. There's going to be a lot of that. And there's more bats. But I'm getting guys up here. I do have 1 unit of foot squires that came with Alberic de Bordeleux at the beginning of the campaign. I also have 2 cavalry units waiting to jump in. I also forget that these guys are here. This guy. Oh, by the way, in another video, I mentioned how I forget units sometimes, and how it's sometimes useful. Well, just watch. We'll see. The Red Duke stays back here almost the entire time. Actually, the entire time. He stays here the entire time. So I'm constantly shooting this with my archers, shooting everything. In a siege battle, it's always good to have a lot of archers. You need the siege towers, you need the battering ram. I didn't bring any of those in this case, but at the very least, I have these guys and these guys, giving me some much needed cover. The enemy gates are destroyed. This is a important part in the battle. I have these spearmen right here, and they have these Black Knights right there. So I come into the gates, and they're coming toward me. They have a lot of units.
Battle ready! Get him!
Black Knights come in for a charge. My spearmen ready, and we punch each other in the face really hard. Now the good thing is, these are spearmen. The bad thing is, these are Black Knights, which means they're probably really good. I don't know, I'm going to have to do some research on the stats. However, now I can send my cav in. You're going to hate me by the end of this battle. Okay? I'm just telling you now, you're going to hate me. You're going to hate what happens. I have these two beautiful cavalry units. They come in, bring in a... well, that's sort of a countercharge. Not much. But they come to reinforce these spearmen. And then his cavalry comes. And I mean, not cavalry isn't cavalry, I mean, shit, here comes the cavalry. We got some crypt ghouls. We got these charming motherfuckers. We got these guys. As in more Graveguard and more Black Knights. Yes, I am far from prepared here. On here on the rampart, Alberic de Borderleux is fighting Franciscus de Bordeleux. Dear God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh yes, one of my siege catapults got destroyed. I probably should mention that. Yes, this was a very fun battle. Have I mentioned that already? This was a very, very fun battle. Back here, I'm surrounded. I'm still fighting Graveguard. And this vampire bitch is giving my guys a hard time. Now she's coming to stab up Alberic a little bit. And my archers are still pouring in cascades of arrows. Very important. However, because he sent all his forces this way, I managed to get my forces over this way to also reinforce. I also send a unit of spearmen down to address these Black Knights. Please excuse me, I just sneezed. Alright. Now, some of my units are beginning to retreat. This is sort of my low point. Right here. This entire battle was my low point, let's just face it. More archers. And it's sort of a stalemate for now. Here, let me put it on cinematics so we can get a more theatrical look. Alberic de Borderleux.
Protect Brettonians.
Did I mention I have another guy, another lord? Yes. Yes, let's find him. Sorry. Cinematic's over now. My lord is actually very helpful. Yes, here he is.
The lady demands blood.
This lord is the savior of this game.
Our lady.
Notice he just felled this guy. Alberic on his horse was not as effective. I'll probably have to remove him from his Pegasus. Excuse me, it was a Pegasus, not a horse. But now the First Lord is dead, and I also think the Vampiress died as well. Now over here, I actually managed to get some units to attack the Red Duke for the first time. They sort of punch a hole. He punches a hole into a couple of my guys. And so I decided to send Alberic over this way. He just flies right over. And that's where I almost lose Alberic. Anyways, back here. I got more Graveguard. Let me put on cinematic. I'm so sorry. Okay. Graveguard. Back down this way. I really need some editing software. I get pushed to the gates. Trying to fight for my life. All these guys. This Graveguard. We're very good at chopping down horses. I also start sending some archers in to reinforce, because yes, I'm that desperate at this point. And they're running out of ammo, anyway. So we have Crypt Ghouls and we have Graveguard. Clad in a very fashionable yellow. They're styling. You ever wonder what the undead do to their style and for dressing up? There's your answer right there, a ghoulish yellow. I have this unit of spearmen here addressing these Black Knights. They're doing a relatively good job, however they both whittle each other down. And this is really a war. I'm spinning all over the place, I am so sorry. This is a war of attrition. It is a mono a skeleto battle to see who is going to be the last one standing. Will the Frenchies surrender? Or will the boners run away? I can't think of anything, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Okay, back here. Oh, no, wait, you know what? Let's check out Alberic. Oh, we missed that part. Alberic is in the air. Do you know why Alberic is in the air?
Withdraw! To victory!
Alberic is in the air because
At speed!
he's almost dead. Yes, I barely squeezed Alberic out. I wish I could have shown it to you. I might have to... You know, one day if I ever get any editing software, or you know what I could do? I could just film this again. But, yeah, I mean, that would mean me having to film an entire video and do another commentary, now would I? At this point, don't worry, I probably will. But I had to get him the hell out of there. He was about to die, and that would have ended everything. So, for the rest of this battle, and praise the gods, vampire counts don't have much in archery units. I keep him in the air.
Quick march!
And now, this game belongs to this lord, who is smashing the hell out of the vampire counts. I've brought most of my archers and some of my other units from this way to reinforce my cavalry, who are barely hanging on by a thread, mind you. And we have a long, grueling battle between these elite skeleton warriors and my spearmen.
Withdraw!
A lot of withdrawals. I'm sending my catapult to do whatever it can, but I find I have some archers right out here still, with some ammo left. They will play an important role. I bring Alberic back over here to do whatever he can to buffer their leadership up. And they're starting to whittle down a bit. Over this way, this contingent of spearmen and what's left of these vampire Black Knights are fighting it out. Mano a mano. Again. And it's grueling. I mean, look at this. They barely make it out. All of these units. All of these units get their ass hurt. Got a side blow in there. These guys are coming back though, sweet revenge. Who's gonna win? Let's see. He looks like he's out for that guy. Oh! They helped each other out. Good job. Okay. So you still got a little bit more of these ghouls here.
Hold steady!
So archers and spearmen and knights, foot squires and a lord. Everybody doing what they can to take this castle. Boy, what a beautiful place. You know, a little fine touching up and, you know, that skull would look great. I guess home is where the haunt is. Wah, wah. These ghouls are coming in through the side. Oh! Are they gonna kill these little apes? So, to give you a schematic of things, I have these guys here, I have these spearmen here, and they're just whittling down what's left. Oh, and somebody is flying. Where's Alberic? Oh, that's right. I sent Alberic in for a quick little charge, and I realized that was a very bad idea, so I, again, got him to come back up.
Slay them.
Poor Alberic. But this is what wins right here.
Charge.
I send some archers to the side on this thing right here, on this cliff. Some of my units are retreating and coming back again.
Honor awaits.
But these archers are what saves my day. Spearmen have done their job here. These guys are coming up here, and now let's see what's happening.
I am with you.
They're going to start shooting down into the skeletons. Over here we have some more shooting in.
For Our Lady.
And it's not much, but it's enough, I think, to whittle them down quite a bit. But these knights still working. They're also fading away, probably because the balance of power is not in their favor. More archers. My knights are retreating. And here it comes. Here comes the full barrage. Now this is what really weakens them. Oh! I just shot one of my own guys. now they're really getting creamed.
The king.
And so this sort of helps while they're fizzing away and being surrounded by what's left of my army.
Moving out. I go thither.
Alberic flying there, looks like he's bleeding, staying alive. It's okay, man. You've been through a lot. Let the peasants take care of it. And they do a pretty good job. Whittling them down. And they all just die at once, so it really wasn't the archers. Okay, so here's where we're at now.
Battle calls.
I've only got 4 of these knights errant left. I've got about...
Full tilt. The lady will protect us.
How many?
At once.
9 Knights of the Realm left. And I've still got to defeat one more group of Black Knights, one more group of Grave Guard, and the Red Duke. I also have these spearmen here. They ran off before. Good thing about the French is, even though they surrender, they keep coming back.
Quick, march.
Oh, excuse me, the Brettonians. Good thing about the Brettonians. I can't land him. If I land Alberic de Borderleux, he dies, and I lose a lot. However, I have an ace up my sleeve. My man right here. This lord. He has a name, but they don't put it on here, and I didn't even remember it when I was looking at this replay before. But he saves the day. He is my hero.
Forward.
Look at him posing here with his group of men. They're gonna take this castle, damn it. For the lady. For the lady. And you know what they say? It ain't over until the fat lady sings. Well, time to go. All of them. Yeah, stick 'em good. They're all getting ready for their last bout. They're going to take Mousillon, Mousillon, however you pronounce it. They'll pronounce it right, that's for sure. They're about to take it. They're going for him. They got blood in their eyes. This son of a bitch killed their friends. Killed a lot of their friends. Actually, I technically killed them because I sent them over this way. But he's about to get his comeuppance. So what I do is, I send the shattered forces of my weak men, shaken, damage sustained, to come here and stop for a little bit. And they're going to charge what's left. The Red Duke is a coward. He's running away. He knows it's over. He knows it's time. I have some archers over here with a little bit of ammo left. Their goal right now is to snipe these guys and give them a hard time. Which is weird. You know, this AI for this campaign. I'm playing, I think, a normal campaign, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, wait. The initial challenge on Bordeleux is actually hard. But it's a normal campaign, I'm sure. What the AI could have done to alleviate this issue, just send these guys to take them out. However, I guess the looming threat over here is what caused him to decide to keep his forces stocked right here. And he's just sort of screwed on both sides. So now, here it comes. The final battle of Mousillon. The Lord is leading his men, running into the fray, about to take on these Grave Guard. Here it comes. Boom! He smashes them. He bashes them. He gives them a hard time. And these faithful men, they're probably about to die, but at least they'll know they died for a cause. Over here we got more archers coming this way, shooting into the fray. Archers from both sides shooting into the fray, probably killing their own men. Knights errant and the Knights of the Realm coming in, dying, shedding fine Brettonian blood like wine on the carpet. And here we get a spell. I don't exactly know what spell, but something happens. There's the Red Duke. He's getting chased by these spearmen, and they're about to die. Let's just face it, they're about to really fucking die. And he's also getting shot. Knights errant. Here we go. Those guys died, and now it comes to... Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, stop shooting. I think I did order them to stop shooting. Because you saw that, right? I just shot my own knight.
To victory!
There's my lord.
Immediately!
Now the Red Duke
Take
does a
the
lot of
ground!
problems here. And this is the point where I realize I should pull my knights out. Because, you know, I do want to keep them later on in the campaign, and it's really sad. So the Knights Errant, we've only got 2.
Daggers ready!
2 Knights Errant and 7 Knights of the Realm. Those 4 guys you saw before, those 5 guys you saw before, now there's only 2 of them.
Take the grass!
And they're still serving the army. Those guys deserve a medal.
Our lives depend on it!
But this lord here, this is the ace up my sleeve. This is why I went against the Red Duke. I probably would have lost this if it wasn't for this guy right here. This lord. Alberic de Borderleux, he's just staying there because, let's face it, what's he going to do against the Red Duke at this point?
Withdraw!
Boom! Still got some archers shooting my own men, because this is a bad idea. Did I get them to stop? I hope so.
Slay them!
Let's watch how this ends. I'm going to try to shut up a bit. There's my lord.
God help us! Glory!
Still have some foot squires left.
Withdraw!
And now they're facing out each other for a duel. Well, actually, it's more like he's just stabbing forward and blowing people away like a bazooka. But it's magic. What can you expect? That's a major kick.
Battle calls!
It's like a ball pit. It's like a ball pit where you're just jumping through a bunch of guys. It's like a gay ball pit. Oh my god, did I just say that? Okay. This is okay. Runs him through, and now the Red Duke is about to fight. Runs a bunch of other guys through. My lord is still fighting hard. There we go. Stab, and I think that's the part. That's the part where I win. Pyrrhic victory. The enemy cost you dearly. Do you even deserve to call it a victory? Yes, I do, and here's why. I just took the Red Duke out for a few turns. He's only got 1 city left. I have taken Mousillon. It cost me a lot, but in the end of the day, I'll just regrow my forces and take Lyonesse, which in the campaign is going to be my next step. And, oh, that is a nice picture of Alberic there. And I hope to continue the campaign with the next, with the campaign video, not the next per se. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun. I enjoyed doing it. I will see you later.